improving? What allowed you guys to pull this one out tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was a good effort. Obviously, a good start is important, but it's going to be a long one. So enjoy it, and then we'll get right back to work starting now.
Perspective on what you see on the Bennett Stolarz elbow?
I didn't really have a good look at it, to be honest with you. So I'll check into it, I guess, but I didn't have a good idea.
What goes through your mind when he leaves the game? I'm not sure you could tell he was sick on the bench.
Yeah, we didn't know what happened, but we have all the faith in the world in Joe. So you don't want anyone to leave the game, but we have faith in our depth and our guys. So I thought Joe came in and played well.
You talk about having a good start. What about Willie's first period for you guys?
Yeah, outstanding. Obviously, he came out and was feeling it, and that obviously helps. Set the tone, and it's nice to get the first one, and then you just go from there.
On your goal, why did you elect to keep that shoot?
I just felt like I had space, that's all.
You've got more goals in the playoffs than any defenseman in franchise history. Like, when you hear that, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, it's cool, but ultimately we're still chasing one thing, and you ask anyone in here, no one is really focused on anything else besides that.
You know how hard it can be as a young player in the league. What stands out about how Knies is elevated in the playoffs?
He's been incredible. Those goals when he's at high speed like that coming down are extremely impressive. That's not easy, and those are big moments. And he just seems to thrive. And he's been outstanding for us. And so hopefully we can keep him going. And he's a big part of that line.
What was the message on the bench after those two goals going in the third and Craig calls the timeout?
Just kind of, tighten up, dig in. Obviously, that's not ideal to give up those two, but I thought the guys did a good job rebounding.
Chris, what allowed you guys to pull this one out tonight?
Really good start, really good 2 periods, obviously. Third didn't go as his plan, but at the end of the day, got the win.
What do you think when you see Stolarz take that shot and have to leave a few minutes after puking on the bench?
Puked on the bench?
Yeah.
I don't know that. He's been our rock for the whole year, so can't say enough about him. So that's all I'm really going to say about it. And Joe did a great job coming in. That's not an easy thing to do. So you got to give him a ton of props for doing that.
How do you keep Bennett out of that area going forward?
I don't know. I didn't see the play. We're trying to box out and keep guys out of our crease.
What was the message when they pulled it to 4-3? Craig calls the timeout.
Play our game. Sort of sat back a little bit to start the period. But forecheck, play in their end as much as we can. After it was 4-3, we started to play again and generated a bunch of chances and huge goal by Knies.
What stands out about how he's elevated in the playoffs as a young guy?
Yeah, he's a tremendous player. He's a pit bull out there with some nice hands. So when he gets when he seems to get half a step on guys, it's tough for anyone to catch him. So he's done a bit of everything for us at a very high level of play. So it's been huge for us.
What did you think, Chris, of the play against the Panthers forecheck throughout the game?
Yeah, I thought we broke the puck out well. Just working for each other. So try to be as quick as we can, move pucks. And they're going to forecheck harder next game, and we're going to have to be better breaking the puck out next game.
Your goal was like knuckling, like bouncing, like how did you catch that?
I just tried to shoot it at Knies' stick. So, I saw him going across the net. I was looking to shoot it at his stick, and it bounced numerous times and somehow went in the net.
Willie's first period for you guys to really get you guys up in the right foot.
Yeah, first shift for him, huge goal. Gets the crowd right into it. Sets the tone for how we wanted to play. So, yeah, great start, and we just got to continue to build on that.
Joe, can you talk a little bit about having to come in cold off the bench and what that was like?
Yeah, you go from just kind of chilling to be front line of action. It took, I mean, been trying to do my best to stay prepared and be ready for moments like that because you never know what happens, and just tried to kind of get the feel back.
Was there a conversation there with Anthony when he came over the bench?
Between me and him, not really. Just didn't look like he was feeling very great.
How concerned are you when I guess he was sick on the bench there? Like, what's going through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a mix of concern for him, and I don't want to see him, not feeling well or whatever's going on, and at the same time, getting prepared to play. So it's kind of a mix of that.
It had been a while. How have you gone about trying to stay as sharp as you can?
Yeah, I think not really changing much in terms of my mindset and my habits, and continuing that. I think trying to continue as best I can like I've been playing, and doing different routines and continuing that. And I think just trying to do my best in that way to keep my mind right.
Joe, there were a few saves you had to make right from the slot early on, and kind of get you hit the ground running, if you will, to get right back into this.
Yeah, it's nice to get pucks early and get the feel back.
They like to crowd the blue paint. How do you brace yourself for the traffic? You kind of got initiated pretty early on.
Yeah, I mean, I expected it. It's playoffs. I think every team makes it a point to crash the net, and my job is to stop pucks. It's not to get into anything like that, so that's what I'm going to do.
What did you think of the Bennett kind of hit on Anthony that got him out of the
I'll have to look back at it, and if it was bad, we'll let the league handle it.
When you saw Anthony go down, what was your first thought?
I don't like that, of course. It's when you see your teammate go down like that, it's not good. When he goes down on the ice or when he wasn't feeling well, come to the bench. These guys are trying to create a family atmosphere in here, so it's just like one of your family members.
Joe, it looked like you got a little scare as well with the teammate crashing into you. Are you any worse for wear after that, or was it just a bit of a scare?
When I got hit?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
How do you recollect yourself when the 2 goals go in the third and Craig calls the timeout? How do you use that time?
I think just stay in the mindset that I've tried to keep all year, and things are going to go up and down throughout the game, throughout the series, and just trying to stay my best, stay in the moment, stay present, and gear up for the next shot.
What makes Matthew Knies good in those one-on-one situations with the goalie?
He's a special player, man. He's a horse. You guys see him on the forecheck, and he's got a lot of skill, and he shows it in moments like that, so pretty special.
What's your perspective on how he deals with pressure as a young guy in the league? Feels like it doesn't faze him. What do you notice?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got a lot of maturity, and he shows that, and I think he's pretty unfazed by all of that. He just goes out and does his job, and I don't think he tries to be someone that he's not. I think he plays to his strengths as much as he can.
How much have you seen him grow, even from October to now, as a player?
Yeah, I think he's letting his skill come out more, and you guys are seeing that. And obviously, he's had a great year, and puts the puck in the net, makes plays, and he's a menace on the forecheck.
Matthew, what did you think of Sam Bennett's hit on Anthony Stolarz taking him out the game?
I didn't really get a good look at it. I'm pretty sure that was the play where I had no stick on the ice, so I was more scrambling than anything, trying to figure it out. I don't know. I think I'll just take a better look at it. Hopefully the league will handle it and take good care of it and protect our players. So,
Just Willie, a thought on tonight's game, the start you guys had in the first period, and having to hold on late.
Yeah, we came out, we got a couple good scoring chances, we were able to capitalize on them. So that was nice for us. But yeah, we're just focused on next game now.
Matthew, what did you see on the goal, and what do you like about those one-on-one situations with the goalie?
Yeah, I just saw that I could spring myself past their D, and Mitchie made a great play on the wall there to get it to me. I just wanted to beat him high on the glove side. I think we did a lot of video, and I thought that I got him earlier in the regular season. I just wanted to elevate that one, and worked out for me.
Matthew, how important was discipline tonight, and also giving some of the hits back when you could?
Yeah, we knew coming into this game that they were going to be physical, chippy, little things in between the whistles. I think we stayed composed, throughout the whole game. especially at the end and the last 3 minutes. We just made the right plays and didn't kind of give in to their their crap. And I think overall we did a great job of that stuff.
Matthew, just not an easy position for Joe to come into. Just your thought on his play to steady things and then hang on late with you guys.
Yeah, I think it's no shock to the guys in the locker room how he can step in and bring us a win. I think he's been an incredible goalie. He stepped up every time we've asked him to, and he's done a great job. It was not shocking to me at all that he did so well.
Hey, Willie, what allows you guys to regroup there in the third after Florida scores 2 to make it close?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been in tight games throughout the season where, other teams are pushing and, we've just found our way, and I think we dug into that and tried to, bear down and, grind out the W.
Do 2 more here on ice.
Yeah, Matthew, just your thoughts on, you have your own history with Sam Bennett. Your thoughts, obviously he plays hard, he plays on the edge, but what's your thoughts when you think of him and what happened tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I know he's a hard player. I mean, I know you guys think, you watch hockey too. You guys see it, especially at the Four Nations. You see he's a, intimidating player. He likes to use that. I think it's, it helps him. I think he does a great job of that. So, but I think, I think we limited his chances, all night long. Obviously, you don't like to see our goalie go down, but I don't think he was, doing. Wasn't effective at what he does. So we're just gonna have to play hard and the whole team there is physical. The whole team is difficult to play against, but I think we did a good job of just limiting out all their chances. So
Matthew, it's been about 2 calendar years since you first came up and got a taste of playoff experience. How much has your confidence grown, and the fact that when these big moments present themselves, how you're now equal to the task and being a difference maker?
Yeah, I guess to start off with, I think playing with the guys I do it brings me a lot of confidence. I got to play with those guys the whole regular season almost, and it just makes it easier. I learn a lot off those guys. It's obviously their leadership and their playmaking. It's contagious. So a lot of credit goes to those two. But yeah, I think just the puck finding the back of the net is giving me a lot of confidence right now, and I just kind of want to keep doing with that and just keep playing my simple game. And I think that's definitely what's helped me.
Craig, what was your view on the Sam Bennett hit on Stolarz and
elbow to the head? Yeah, clearly. Yeah, clear as day.
Were you satisfied with your players' response to that? Like, did they handle it the way you would like, or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you. I mean, I think at the time, we handled it the way we should handle it. I'm not sure why there's not a call on it, but. I get it. They miss calls, but it's clearly a penalty.
Craig, obviously concerning to see Anthony get sick on the bench after the play. Can you give us an update on his status right now?
Being evaluated. That's all I got for you guys on Stolarz. So I wouldn't keep commenting on it.
I know you don't want to say much more, but is he in hospital being evaluated?
I don't. Right now, it's just being evaluated.
Right.
Yeah.
Outside of that play, it certainly felt like your team was the one imposing themselves physically early on. I mean, you're happy with that
that's
part?
what we said. We wanted to set the tone, and I thought we did that in the first period with how we wanted to play the game, and I was really satisfied with that side of it.
Craig, what did you say to the group after the Panthers scored 2?
Well, I'll just settle down. I mean, I thought that we're, backing off too much and not being aggressive anymore, especially through the neutral zone. We kind of sagged back a little bit too much and let them get to their game too much, So it was just get on our toes again. Let's get up, get our gaps up, get our angles up, And, I thought we did a great job in the first period of that, and a lot in the second too, but thought that we just kind of sagged back too much.
Did you find, you were commenting the other night about the way the bench was in Ottawa. The Senators tied. Did you find the guys the same way in the third tonight, you think?
Yeah, very good. Even with the goalie switch and everything going on, I thought, I know we had a PP at the time, but I thought our bench was good tonight.
Not an easy spot for Joe to come in. Just a word on his performance in a difficult situation and how he.
Yeah,
how'd you
no,
guys
it's a tough situation for sure, and especially in a playoff game, with this magnitude and everything. So, he handled it well, I thought, and listen, we got the win.
Craig, as a young guy in the league, what stands out about how Knies handles the pressure?
Well, I mentioned this morning to somebody asked me, what are you most impressed by with Knies? I said his hands. I mean, he's got great hands and tight. And I didn't know this coming in here. And, you see the power and the skating and the physicality and that sort of stuff, but the hands are really good and tight. And that was a great example of it tonight with the goal he scored.
Just to confirm, is the elbow, the Bennett play, going to be something the team takes up with the league, or are you going to let them do their?
Well, they do their job. Like they'll look at everything and decide what's necessary. That's all I know it's an elbow.
Had no call on the play, but in your estimation, is it worth supplementary discipline?
Again, that's not up to me. That's up to the league, and so they'll do what they think is necessary on that play. That's not for me to comment on. That's their job, and they'll do it.